Good evening. I'm your lead anchor here at All Over, bringing you the latest developments from around the world on this pivotal day, January 24th, 2026. Today's top story: as the world watches with bated breath, Russia has launched a significant round of missile and drone strikes targeting key locations in Ukraine, including the capital, Kiev, and Kharkiv, disrupting energy infrastructures. This offensive comes even as peace talks between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States are underway in Abu Dhabi. These trilateral negotiations, brokered by the United States, are considered crucial in seeking a resolution to the ongoing conflict but face immediate hurdles due to these fresh hostilities. Reports from the negotiating table describe progress in the discussions, albeit fragile, as the urgency heightens with every missile launched. Turning to the details of these peace talks in Abu Dhabi, the dialogues are fraught with tension and complex security challenges. Diplomats from Ukraine, Russia, and the United States are engaging in these talks, recognizing the immense task at hand to navigate a path towards de-escalation. Observers close to the discussions have mentioned that while the negotiations are ongoing, they remain precarious and susceptible to derailment, particularly as military actions continue unabated. Meanwhile, in the high north, the strategic importance of Greenland is drawing significant international attention. This development comes amid broader tensions within NATO, with allies now considering Greenland's position in global defense strategies. The Arctic territory's geopolitical landscape is evolving against the backdrop of the ongoing Ukrainian conflict and reflects wider transatlantic security discussions. As nations debate their defense postures, Greenland emerges as a linchpin in affirming alliances and strategic positioning within this changing global order. In another crucial development, Iran is witnessing a wave of protests with demonstrators taking to the streets nationwide. The unrest has entered a critical phase, driven by widespread opposition to the current regime. In response, the Iranian government has imposed a comprehensive internet and telecommunications blackout in an attempt to stifle communication and coordination among protesters. This has sparked significant concern among human rights organizations, which warn of potential escalations in violence as tensions mount. The situation remains fluid, with the potential for further developments as these protests continue to challenge the status quo in Iran. Finally, world leaders and economic powerhouses are converged at the annual World Economic Forum in Davos. This year's gathering takes place amid high geopolitical tension, with discussions focusing on governance and navigating a polarized global landscape. As leaders deliberate responses to ongoing issues in Ukraine, the strategic importance of Greenland, and the global economic stresses that accompany these geopolitical tensions, the forum represents a critical meeting point to map out the future in this increasingly contested world order. These stories illustrate a world in flux, marked by complex geopolitical conflicts and the concerted efforts of nations seeking stability and progress. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for further updates and analysis here on All Over.